Hey everyone, so today we're going to talk about something that a lot of us have a complicated relationship with, physical activity. But I want you to forget everything you think you know about grueling workouts or things you have to do. We're going to look at how to find real, actual joy in just moving your body. Let's dive in.
Okay, let's start with two words. First, you've got exercise. Just think about how that word feels. For a lot of people, it's heavy, right? It sounds like pressure, a chore, something boring you have to check off a list. But what if we just swapped it out for the word movement? See, the whole vibe changes. Movement is about fun, it's about play, it's about whatever makes you smile. Our goal here is to get you living in that second column for sure.
So how do we actually do that? How do we make that jump? Well, the very first part is all about reframing your relationship with activity. It's about taking it off the chore list and putting it squarely on the fun stuff list. You know, this isn't just a small trick. It's a huge mental shift. It's the foundation for building a habit that sticks around because you want to do it, not just because you feel like you have to. And this right here, this is pretty much the main idea for our whole conversation. Seriously, if you take only one thing away from this explainer, let it be this quote. Forget about how many calories you're burning or how fast you're going. The single most important question you can ask is, am I having fun? Let that be your guide. Okay, so if enjoying it is the goal, then the next question is obvious. What's fun for you? This isn't about doing the workout you saw on social media. It's about doing a little bit of self-discovery to figure out what kind of movement actually makes you feel good and, feels like you. And what does that look like in real life? Well, it could be absolutely anything. Maybe you love the energy of playing team sports. Or maybe it's just putting on your favorite song and dancing around your living room. Could be a peaceful bike ride or just taking your dog for a walk in the park. The big idea here is to think way, way outside the gym. And here is a super important reminder. This is not a competition. You don't have to be the best player on the team or the fastest person on the bike path. The goal isn't to be an expert, it's just to enjoy yourself. The second you let go of that pressure to be perfect, it gets so much easier to just show up and have a good time. All right, you've got some fun ideas bubbling up, but where do you even begin? That brings us to our next big idea. Start small to win big. The whole point here is to set yourself up for success, to make starting feel so easy that it's almost harder not to do it. The secret is setting what we'll call a doable goal. Think of it as the perfect sweet spot. It's something that gives you a little push, but it never feels so big or scary that you just decide not to try. And every time you hit one of these small goals, you're doing more than just moving. You're basically proving to yourself that you're the kind of person who is active. And when we say small, we mean really small. We're not talking about training for a 5K next week. We're talking about deciding, hey, you know what? I can probably do 20 jumping jacks, or a 15-minute bike ride sounds kind of nice. That's it. That's all it takes to get started.
Now, when you do this, you kick off this really powerful positive cycle. It's simple. You choose a little goal, you keep track of when you do it, and then, this is the best part, you actually get to see yourself making progress. This is huge for your brain. Every one of those small wins builds your confidence and your belief that you can actually do this. It's a simple loop, but it's the engine that drives real change.
And that's exactly why tracking your progress is so important. Our brains have this funny habit of forgetting the small wins. But when you just jot down, walked for 20 minutes, or danced to 3 songs, you're creating a real, physical record of your effort. It's proof you can look back on and say, hey, I'm actually doing this.
So you found an activity you like, you've set a small goal, and you're tracking it. Awesome. But how do you keep the good vibes going when, life happens? Let's get into a few strategies for staying motivated. First things first, and this is probably the most important one, please be kind to yourself. You are absolutely going to miss a day. It's going to happen. But one missed day does not mean you failed. It doesn't cancel out all the good work you've done. It just means you're human. So, what's the plan when that happens? It's so simple. You just try again tomorrow. That's it. No guilt trips, no trying to make up for it. Honestly, the best habit you can build isn't even the movement itself. It's the habit of just getting back to it the next day.
And if you feel that motivation starting to slip a little, try adding another layer of fun. Put on a great playlist, ask a friend to join you. That makes it social and keeps you accountable. Or turn it into a game. Can you explore one new walking path every week? Can you learn a new dance move? Mix it up.
Because you see, it all comes back to this one idea. Fun is like the superglue for new habits. When you actually enjoy something, you don't have to drain your willpower to get yourself to do it. You do it because it genuinely makes your day a little bit better.
So as we start to wrap up, I want you to take a second and really think about this. Forget what you think you're supposed to do. What kind of movement sounds genuinely fun to you right now? What would actually put a smile on your face?
And now, let's make it real. Thinking about that fun thing, what is one tiny, totally doable goal you can set for yourself this week? Not next year, not even next month, this week. Because the joy of movement isn't something you have to wait for, it's right there, waiting for you to just get started.